BWG. BWG. BALD. WG. All right.
All right.
Yes,
I want to start it again with that song.
Which song?
Ready or not, here I come.
I'm not on board with
Ladies
this.
and gentlemen, welcome to episode 30 of Bald
Episode
with
number
Glasses.
30. Bald with glasses.
Thanks for tuning in. If it's your first time
Bald.
here, welcome. This episode and all other episodes of BWG are presented by
Lizard Mill.
Lizard Mill
Hot Sauce Company. And you know what's too funny?
What's too funny?
I was out walking with the dog the other day.
Oh, here we go.
Who did I see?
Lizzie.
Yeah, where was he though?
Probably in a palm tree or something.
Dude, I was just going to say he was in a tree.
Scratching his back?
Hand to anything. He was sitting up in a tree and he wasn't...
That's usually where he is.
But he wasn't seated. He was in a crouch.
Was it a Tuesday?
On a branch. No.
What?
That's why I'm saying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tuesdays are his tree days.
Nope. It was middle of a Sunday. He was up on a...
River Day's Thursday, right?
River Day's
so,
Thursday, yeah.
Okay.
He was up on a branch in a crouched position. Wasn't holding on with his hands or anything. He had his claws wrapped around the bottom branch, and he was just sitting there.
Cool.
And I looked up at him, and I called his name about 10, 15 times. He was in a trance.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Meditating?
Yeah.
No
What was
way.
he looking at?
Like into nothingness. He just was like completely zoned out, just like this, calling his name over and over and over again. Nothing.
You know what he might have been doing? Thinking about that new flavor that they're going to come out with soon that I hear about.
Honestly,
you heard about
that-
Tom?
he could have
I
been
didn't hear about that.
he could have been brainstorming.
He might have been because
Yeah.
there's a Instagram post by Lizzie himself saying that they might be cooking up something new. So stay tuned for that. We'll definitely let you know.
Check him out at Lizard Mill Sauce on Instagram,
Yes.
Facebook, and the Twitter.
And Twitter.
So if you want to check out all the updates on Lizard Mill, also if you want to buy some,
buy some with
Buy
promo code
some.
BWG10, 10% off your order.
yeah, do that. Do
All right,
that.
let's start
also,
this off.
Do it.
I'm a little personally offended because I offered handwritten notes to anyone that used a promo code, and we have to double check.
We
but
have to double check. We might have.
We might have.
We might have.
But you
want a handwritten
gotta,
note?
Yeah, send. I said
Lipstick.
to send us an email or something with the
Oh, that's true.
payment
I
thing.
don't think we got any.
Son of a bitch.
Soon enough. I don't know if Uncle Rob's got his yet either. We'll have to follow up with that
Uncle
guy.
Rob.
All right, so for today, we got the segments coming in hot. What are we starting off with today? Ask a friend?
Yeah, we'll kick things off as per usual with Ask a Friend.
All right. Tommy's got the bookend riddles, I believe.
Book and riddles.
Start us off and
Start
end
us
us off,
off.
Thomas.
It's hot. It's hot
Man's
in,
not hot, never hot.
in this building.
It is hot, man.
I'll be having that.
All
Air conditioner.
right, what do we got for a riddle there, Tom?
I don't remember which one's easy and which one's hard, so I'm just going to send it.
Send it.
Mr. Taylor has 4 daughters, and each has a brother. In
Mom was
total,
a doctor.
I wish. That'd be
Okay.
sick. In total, how many children does Mr. Taylor have?
The horse's
Start
name was
again. I was
Friday.
thinking about that. I was thinking about my punchline. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Mr. Taylor has 4 daughters, and each has a brother. In total,
answer.
how many children does Mr. Taylor have?
5.
That is correct.
Because they all have one brother.
Brother. Easy. I got
Easy.
one. Come on now.
You had heard it before, though.
No. I've heard a similar one.
Oh,
I
here we go.
heard that one.
Here we
I think I
go.
heard it the reverse.
Do I
way.
look
Brother's
up?
got a sister.
Do I look up a really
Cheater.
hard one since you got it so fast?
Oh, we got
For the
one more
bookend.
hard one in the docket. We got another
I
hard
can
one.
find a
Come on.
harder
Yeah,
one.
you got
No.
time.
Do that one. Do that
All
one.
right.
I like that one. I like the sound. I mean, that makes us look good.
Yeah. Makes
So-
you feel good about yourself.
Here's my question.
Your chin sweat. What do you
See
got?
my undercarriage.
What do you got? You mean you talking about your ball sack?
So here's what you get.
Yeah.
I'll give you $5 million.
Yeah, I'll take
$5
it.
million.
I'll take it.
However,
What?
you have to survive a week in
Yeah.
prehistoric times.
Prehistoric.
Prehistoric. Mormon. Look at the Mormons.
A week in prehistoric times?
Prehistoric times with dinosaurs roaming the earth.
Yeah,
You
I'll
get the-
do it.
You get the following tools. You get a water jug.
Dude, I do it with no tools. A week for $5 million, I would do it with no tools, swear to God.
And you gotta live in a tent.
Yeah. For a week, dude?
Dude.
That sounds like a great vacation.
Are you fucking silly?
No.
I'll take my money in hundreds and fifties.
Yeah, also, you're
Yeah.
assuming that, like, I'm going to get dropped off in, like, a fucking T-Rex nest. Like,
no,
you
you're
could
gonna,
be...
You
I'm riding a brontosaurus.
I hate that.
What?
I'm riding a brontosaurus.
You both are acting like you're gonna be just living in luxury. There's
No, we're
fucking dinosaurs running around.
Yeah,
True.
but you also are acting like we're gonna get dropped off in the middle of fucking Jurassic Park. They could not be anywhere for miles.
You have to find your own water.
All I have to do is hide for
Find
a
your
fucking
own
week.
water.
Yeah, that's easy. Before the world was fucking corrupted by people, there's water everywhere.
Head downhill,
It's
brother.
not get political over here.
Yeah,
All right. Well, fuck me. How about for $1 million?
yeah. A week?
A
If you said
week.
like
I'll do
a
a
month or longer, then we could get tricky. I could survive on just water for a week, literally.
The other
All right.
thing, you have to remember is they don't know. I mean, prehistoric. I don't think there were really people back then.
Cavemen.
All right. You know what? We're gonna switch this up. Since
How
this is such a
early
big-
though?
I'm
Because
just. Will you
fuck
get
it.
a tent? You get a tent too.
I know.
That's
yeah,
great.
we're living.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's the idea. We're
You're, talking,
switching it
you're
up.
barking up the wrong tree here with us too.
Yeah.
You get a tent.
Yeah.
You get one big old jug of water.
Yeah.
You get one. No, you have to make your own tools. You have to live
Got it.
for a month.
all these Facebook videos on how to make an axe out of anything.
A month.
3 weeks. We'll say 3 weeks. You have to live on your own, and once every 4 days, there's like a big fucking. It's like a what's it called when you shoot someone?
Flare
gun. Flare gun?
Flare gun that goes off above your head,
To alert the animals that you're
just to potentially say, "What the hell is that over
Yeah,
there?"
but what do you think a fucking T-Rex can be like? Oh, flare gun.
They might go. I'm not gonna think you need help.
I
They're
bet
gonna
you
think,
they're
what
gonna-
the fuck is that?
Yeah, they're gonna go the other way. They're like, that's something I've never seen before. I don't
You
want
obviously
any
don't know
part of
anything
that.
about T-Rexes.
Yes, I do. I was literally just doing research on this. I was
All right,
just
so
doing
you're
research
gonna do
on
it?
this. For 3 weeks for still 5 million?
1 million.
Yeah.
You?
Is this wait post tax?
Yeah. the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Tom, you're
Me.
doing it
$1 million, I'll take it in a wheelbarrow. 5 million, hundreds and fifties.
with
Yeah.
the flare gun.
Yeah, no
And
doubt.
you
The
have to
flare
build your
gun
own
does
tools?
nothing. Flare
I
gun
would-
does not deter me
So
in any
I'm
way.
gonna take the flare gun and shoot it at least once a day. How's
No,
that
no,
sound?
it's not. You don't control it.
Oh man,
It's like you're living in the fucking Hunger Games, and they just shoot it up when someone dies, but
I
you're
love
still
it.
alive.
I love it.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But so okay. So let's break it down. What are
Yeah.
you gonna eat? How are you gonna hunt?
Ready?
For 3 weeks, I'll just go ahead.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
I'm a hunter gatherer. I got to make a bow drill because I got to make fire, right?
Yeah.
A bow drill you can if I got a shoelace on. If not, I'm twisting vines together for rope, and you make a small like bow and arrow. You twist that around a piece of wood,
Okay.
and then you hold it over a rock, and then on the bottom there's a piece of wood. You spin that really fast.
That's how to make a fire.
That's how to make a fire. That's my
Okay.
first tool. Then I'm making an axe.
No, but I'm saying, how are you gonna hunt?
I'm not gonna hunt. I'm gonna hunter gatherer.
How are you gonna? What are you gonna gather?
Berries,
dinosaur
all sorts of
eggs?
fruit, anything that's edible.
What if
Fruit,
you
fish. I'm
you
gonna
know-
go fishing.
That's
Fishing
my-
line's
that's my
super
thing. I'm
easy.
going
That would be mine
fishing.
too. What about a velociraptor sees you and fucking attacks?
I'm climbing a tree.
I'll get right in the water.
You guys are fucking underestimating
I'll get right in the water.
dinosaurs.
It would
guys.
100% be scary, yeah. But I
Yeah,
also,
but also, we have no evidence to prove that dinosaur would have like actively hunted humans.
I know a guy. He fought one.
Ooh, fucking Liz.
Didn't make it.
Yeah. Bullshit.
All right, fine. I wanted to get a little prehistoric.
You
sense
wouldn't
of
have done
our
it?
best top
I
favorite.
really like that.
I would have done the initial setup with
What
the
if we-
second with the flare gun and no tool. I wouldn't have done it
What if for 3 weeks we each get $1 million, but we all got to work together?
easily.
You think we could do it for 3 weeks?
I think I could do it by myself for 3 weeks.
No way.
But can you do it all together?
Yes.
Okay.
Even easier. You don't think you could last 3 weeks by yourself, Tom?
No problem.
Yeah.
Do you think you could last? Fuck it. I don't want to go on a tangent.
You're gonna
I-
just
you
keep
guys are just
adding time,
crazy.
adding
Here's
time.
a good question.
You guys are just thinking.
If I
it's
sent
so
you out
easy.
into the wilderness with nothing, how long until you sent me an email?
Huh?
If
that a
I
riddle?
sent you into the wilderness with absolutely nothing, how long until you could send me an email?
It depends on where in the wilderness, but I'd say maybe a couple weeks.
You have to like make everything. So
Like I have to build a computer?
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought you meant like get to somewhere. I could send one.
no.
In the
No,
middle of nowhere,
never.
I don't
It's
think-
literally
In
never.
the middle of nowhere, a single person could never do that.
It's literally that's what I'm saying. It's literally a description for like how fast we've moved in technology
True. Yeah, true.
over our span of life. It's basically living in the woods to.
I think you are
pretty
also.
wild.
You
Sending
say
emails.
we're underestimating. We think it's gonna be so easy. I can't speak for Tom. I didn't say it would be very easy, but
The way
if-
that you responded made it seem that way.
well, because I think it's easy enough that would justify $1 million to $5 million.
I also think like when's the last time you watched a YouTube video on someone camping in the woods?
I have no idea.
I did it like yesterday.
I went
so-
on like a 3-hour long tangent of watching this guy that lives completely off the grid
Yeah.
yesterday.
Oh my God! You
Yeah.
guys are doing homework.
I used to when
Unintentionally though, I just watched that shit.
I used to go to summer camp. They had a how to build shelter in the woods when you have nothing. Took the class.
That's nice.
I've also
Fun.
watched countless videos of that too. I watched a
it.
video of the guy that just goes out, like, sure you've seen it, be up at 4 a.m. There's
Yeah.
an Indian dude that's out in the middle
Digging
of the
in
woods.
a
just-
hole?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
building
I've
a
seen
fucking-
those
Yeah,
ones.
yeah.
But, so how about this? So if we were to just hypothetically, if we were all to go to like some beach
Yeah.
and have to gather materials and build materials, how long do you think it would take you to catch one fish?
24 hours.
Yeah, probably a day. I'd be spearfishing. That's what I would
You
do.
would spearfish. I would probably float.
Fly?
I would probably float something out, but then I'd like find clams or crabs and use that as bait with a hook that I made.
That's not a bad idea either. I don't mind spearfishing though.
All right, that's my question.
I know I've never spearfished, so
But
I
what
have
I would
once.
do is I
Fucking
wouldn't do
awesome.
like single spear short thing. I
do
would
the
make it a
triple?
long.
Oh, yeah.
I'd do triple or quadruple spear, and I'd go super long, so it's just like a.
do I get a
fucking-
snorkel?
No,
Oh, okay.
Nope.
you can make one though. Kelp.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I
what?
could just
Dead
I
ass?
could use my beard.
Dead ass.
Is that ass?
Yeah.
All right, that's my
All right,
question.
my question, a little bit different tone.
You guys are out
Would
of
you
control.
rather get molested by a clown or a magician?
What?
Shout out Theo Vaughn for this one.
I love Theo so much.
Would you rather get molested by a clown or by a magician?
Magician. I have a fear of clowns. I have a dead ass. Like, why do I keep saying
Dude,
dead ass?
you're about to get booted
it's
if you
'cause
say it again.
It's because I said it and then you said it and then I said it again. That's the last time I'll be saying that.
I think that bleeds over a little bit in the household. I think there's a lot of dead assing going
Yeah,
on in your
I
house.
overhear with her talking with her friends. So here's what I'll say. I have a legit fear of clowns because I went to the circus with Papa John once in Hartford, I believe. At one point in the show, there's clowns everywhere. I didn't mind
Wrigley's?
clowns. What's that?
Wrigley's?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I
it a
was
long
like
time
really
ago.
young.
Barnum and
Little
Bailey.
Barnum and Bailey kind of deal.
Maybe. They turned off the lights.
Dead ass?
Dead ass. They flipped on the lights, dude. I'm in the aisle seat and I turn to my right and there's a fucking clown smiling this close to my face.
Scared you?
Scared the shit out of me. I think we left right after that.
I believe
And
it.
ever since then, can't mess with clowns. Also, a magician, like, if a magician were to molest me, I might be like,
Maybe
hopeful
he
that something
didn't.
cool will happen afterwards. Like, I'll get like a fucking like dog or a pony or something.
Hey, sorry I molested you. Here's a pony.
The magician or the fucking clown, there's no like alternative potential like grand reveal at the
Oh,
end.
shit, that's funny. Tommy, what about you? You taking it from a clown or from a magician? I have my answer locked and loaded.
What kind of molestation are we talking?
You're getting
Like
like
OP?
P to A hole.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, like
Molested.
I'm just.
I'm not talking a groping. I'm talking like you're getting fucking, you're getting tongued and something else.
a
down.
magician.
Yeah,
A magician.
magician.
Yeah.
I'm,
too.
I'm going magician all day
Yeah.
too because in my mind I would just be like, it was a fucking magic trick. It didn't happen. It didn't actually happen.
actually made me,
Years of therapy unpacking that one.
made me
Yeah.
disappear for a minute, and I was just not present.
Yeah, it was a mind trick. It was like a hypnosis thing he did to me.
I can get with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, magician all
Not
the
doing
way.
clown.
Fuck
Also,
clowns. I hate
just
clowns.
a side note to the clown thing, it wasn't a clown, but I had a similar scarring experience, not because it was scary, but because it was embarrassing. Do you know, the fuck are they called? Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
You know Beetlejuice? Tom, you know Beetlejuice?
Yeah, with
The black and white
green
stripes
hair.
and the crazy hair?
Yeah.
So we were on a haunted hayride.
Uh-oh.
It was me, my dad, my sister, my dad's girlfriend, her 2 kids. We were on a haunted hayride, and there was a Beetlejuice guy that was walking around like trying to scare everyone. We like stopped in the middle of the woods, and these 3 guys got
Yeah,
on
that's always fun.
fake chainsaws and shit.
Yeah.
And the Beetlejuice guy's talking to some little kid in front of me, trying to scare him, and he's bent over. And my dad took my hand and smacked the guy's ass with it.
That's fucked up.
Yep. And then the guy turned around and immediately like knew it was me right away because I'm like putting my hand back down.
Oh my
And he made
God.
it because he's a Beetlejuice and they're like supposed to be kind of like freaky, like creepy. He turned around. And he's like, "Oh, we got a frisky one," like something like that. Like made a joke out of it. I was so embarrassed.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
he also
tough.
did that to me at a water park one time with someone that was in front of us in line. Just to give you an
That's a
idea.
great joke.
Just to give you an idea of my upbringing as a child.
why he's such a funny guy.
I did that to another friend of ours.
Yeah.
We'll bleep the name. We were at the Big E one year, and we were standing. There was like a little like thing with like fish in it, and we're all crowded around it. And I took his hand and did that. He got so mad, and it was so funny. It is an all-time funny thing, but as a little kid, it's like mortifying.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like in today's climate, you'd get like
Oh,
you'd
you
get,
can't
like,
do that now.
arrested.
You cannot do that now at all.
No ass touching.
Anyway, So that's it. So clown, we're all choosing magician.
Yeah,
They have,
magician
I feel
all
like
the
they
way.
would have a more. I feel like they'd be dressed better.
For sure. It'd feel more elegant of an experience.
Yeah, 100%.
Wouldn't get any makeup all over you.
Clowns are a little fucking.
They could make it like a trick too.
Clowns are a little dirtier.
Just like pull a coin out of
Yeah.
your butt cheeks.
Yeah, I feel like they'd have a. I feel like they'd have a like a smoother voice. You know what I mean? Like a clown's gonna have a gravelly voice, and I don't want that anywhere near me.
No,
You wouldn't have to honk their nose after.
That'd be scary. Yeah, that'd be a little scary. Honk my nose. Honk.
Tom, go. Next one. Moving on.
If an electric
Theo.
train is moving north at
Electric train's
55 miles per hour, and the wind blowing east at 70 miles per hour.
Wait, can you start from the beginning? I wasn't listening. Start from the
Electric
beginning.
train.
If an
moving
electric
north,
train is moving
55.
north at 55 miles an hour, and the wind's blowing east at 70 miles per hour, which way does the smoke blow?
Wait, so does blowing east mean that the wind's blowing towards the east, or it means it's blowing towards the east
The
from
train.
the west?
There's no smoke. It's an electric train. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of
Yeah.
here. Let's go.
We're on fire.
We're on fire.
Told you I should have picked a harder one.
No,
all right.
this is good for our confidence today.
If you got
All
it
right.
quicker than us, then maybe you're smart, maybe you're just lucky.
Okay, so we've got just breeze on past
Okay.
that. So we got best of favorite. We got clear the air, fish tank, and Tommy 2 cents. I think we'll close it out with Tommy 2 cents again. Give him a little time to get the nooks and crannies figured out.
I got it.
My clear the air. I'm just gonna go real quick on clear the air. Fat's fighting back. Fat's fighting back.
Fat's fighting hard.
This challenge that we did in the last episode didn't help. I have recently toked on the ganj 1 or 2 times.
Oh,
That really didn't
Munchies
help.
coming in
Yeah, it's not no bueno.
I haven't
So
partaken in that activity in quite a while.
it had been quite a while, and I just a little spur of the moment. I'll try something here and
Had some
there.
fun tonight.
And
Knees deep in Cheetos.
dude, you like nobody's business. I might still have some red on my finger from the Flamin' Hots, but
Dude, I don't like Flamin'
I
Hots.
love. I literally could eat I could eat the like family size bag in a single sitting.
No, dude, Family
I've
Hots
done it.
taste so fake.
Family
It ta-
Hots?
or whatever they're called. What are they called?
Flamin' Hots.
Yeah, they taste so fake.
No, I love them. And there's a black bag that's the extra hot Flamin' Hots.
Tastes too fake for me.
Me up.
It hurts my
I think
stomach.
I do that and a big glass of milk. Like a fucking wild man.
Nah, I mean milk's good for heat.
Yeah, I also just love milk with everything. I'm sweating my ass
know, it's
off right
fucking
now.
hot in
It's
here.
hot in here.
Hot in here.
All right, so
I
that's
have
my
one-
clear the air. Fat's fighting back. I'm
What's
trying
on
to
your
be
shirt?
better about it. This is paint.
Oh. Yeah, dude, it's fighting
I'm a
me
hardworking
too.
man.
Fighting me hard. I gotta clear the air. A couple weeks countdown to E-Boys weekend. Tommy's coming for our virtual pals. We're going up to see Mikey Doo and
I could
and the
always come
gang.
just to hang out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
kind of a closed event for E-Boys.
Yeah, I guess
Very
so.
excited for that.
For E-Boys.
So
Are we talking
and
about fucking tarantulas or whatever games you're playing nowadays?
tarantulas?
What are you talking
Escape from Tarkov.
about? Yeah, there you
I don't
go.
play that game, but Tommy loves it, and I respect it.
It's the wilderness for video games.
But I'm excited. We're going to Sandwich.
Sandwich
Sandwich,
mash.
and I'm just excited for it. All right, I'm counting down the days.
When is it? Next
All
weekend?
right?
Or eight?
Yeah. Next
How long are you
Friday
going for?
Until
Space Jam. Space
Friday
Jam.
to Sunday, full weekend. Are you doing a boat day?
We're gonna, but we have golf day on Saturday, so I don't know. We might go out after the golf. Friday we're having a little fish fucking cookout thing at his house.
Very nice.
Yeah, should be fun. Tom, you
They
got
got
one?
a little bit of money out there in Sandwich, don't they?
Yeah, they know what they're doing. They're handling their funds well over there.
All right, good.
They've been listening to Tommy's 2 cents.
I just want to make sure you guys aren't all going to be shacked up in a little, little hut.
No, we'll be good. We'll
Okay.
be good. I'm excited. I'll be lounging.
Take
Tom,
care
I
of
think
my
we're sharing
boys.
a
We
bed.
turn them in one piece, and we're good to go. What do you got, Tom? You're saying, getting ready to say something?
That was about to
I was gonna
explode.
say I could live in a tent too. No big deal. Not a same. Are we clear the air?
Yeah.
This guy back
I'm
in prehistoric times.
Fucking tired. Yeah, seriously. Under a rock. I'm fucking tired of people talking shit behind other people's back.
How long?
Just fucking say it to their face.
Was this a
Say it,
work-related
don't
event?
spray it.
This is at a work-related event. Everyone's fucking just. They don't. It all. Let me start over.
Please do.
It all starts with a little bit of miscommunication. Somebody doesn't know what's going
Happens.
on. Somebody doesn't know what's happening.
Tom, you know
somebody
what?
never learned something.
Spin this bitch around, flip a light around. Let's get you on camera for this. I want the people to see your
Let me
frustration.
do it. Oh,
Jesus,
My
guy.
face is red.
Is
You
that
guys
what
wanna
it's
see
supposed
my
to be?
face?
'Cause it's
I don't think
hot.
so. It looks like I have a one long braid.
Oh, because the shadow
Yeah.
from the thing? Yeah, that's right on you.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Tell the people what you got
It
going
looks
on, Tom.
intense.
See, this is what we got. We got to get some more angles going. The people need to
wanna
see
see
you. Keep your mic where, Andrew, where people can hear you. What the fuck are these guys doing?
So this is... I had a long day. Got here late. Was at work. Busting my hump. Little miscommunication. I got back a little later than everybody else. I had a little more work to do. You know what I'm saying?
God forbid.
Yeah, God forbid I got a little extra work to do.
Got back to where, the
deal.
site?
Got back to the show up.
The show
where
up, that's
where
what it's
where
called.
we parked the truck.
The show up where he was about to fucking drag
My
up.
ass was about to drag today. I was pissed. Turns out, oh my God, those are tiny. Turns out,
That's what she said in the threesome.
everyone's sitting there talking shit because they had to sit there and wait for me. Because, you know, that's like the team thing to do. One guy's late, everyone stays back.
Of course.
Nobody asked if I needed help. Everyone just fucking walked to their car, got in their car, and drove away. No big, like, get fucked.
Yeah, come on. Lend a hand.
Turns out later I find out that everyone was just talking shit the whole time, this
About
and that. They were just assuming because they just didn't know what was going on. And they were just a little mad that they had to stay a little later.
So they have to wait for everyone to get back?
You don't have to wait, but it's like, come on.
Common courtesy?
Yeah, like, we're all doing the same fucking thing. I'm
Yeah.
just in a different place.
So that pissed you off. I mean, that would piss me off.
Did you start kicking up dirt and stuff? What'd you do?
No, I freaked out a little and then I left.
What does that entail?
Was me freaking out entail?
Yeah.
Well, I first got all the evidence. Basically, I just heard what everybody was saying and was just like, okay, that's not what happened, but this is what happened. Told people stuff.
Were they saying you were just like fucking around and not really
They
working?
thought I was, but I was fucking. I don't know if
Doing
you
shit.
see this red ass face, but
Looks
got a
tan.
little
I don't know if
sunburn.
I don't know if they really truly know the silverback if they think you're just fucking around.
Yeah.
oh,
That's what you should tell the people.
See?
You must not know
Do you
the
know?
silverback.
Do you know
they
who
probably
I
don't.
am?
They probably have no
That's
clue.
what you gotta say.
You gotta climb a pole when
You gotta-
you see him next time.
One of the guys has seen me climb a pole.
Just holding on. What do you think of this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
See this?
So
I'm
anyway,
just fucking tired of people talking shit when they don't know what the fuck's going on, and instead of just asking a clarifying fucking question, they assume, look like an asshole, make everybody look like an asshole, and then it's like, man, you just started a whole bunch of shit
For nothing.
because you're a fucking little baby and won't say anything to anyone's face.
Facts.
That's fucking annoying.
Agreed.
Just fucking, if you got something to say, then you should be able to say it right to someone's face. Or if not, don't say it like a fucking bitch and fucking...
I'm gonna square up with the camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking... Don't say it like a... Or don't fucking say it like a bitch behind their back and just ask a question. Hey, man, what happened? Fucking I'll explain everything to you if you want.
I was working.
Yeah.
Fuck you think
Fucking-
I'm doing?
Almost drug the fuck up.
Next time you might. All right, Tom.
You
good
never
clear
know.
the air. Dude,
Tommy needs himself a vacation.
You ain't fucking kidding. Good thing 4th of July coming, but I said the fireworks off.
hell yeah. All right, that's Tommy's clear the air. I like having the camera spun. All right, so
put my
that was
glasses
clear
on for
the
this
air. That was ask a friend. Get
Also,
your
I was
glasses on.
trying hard to be mad while Eric had these glasses on the whole time.
I feel like one of those little fancy like little British guys that wears the little tiny glasses.
You just put them on to read.
Yeah. Yes, I'll take 7. I don't know of what, but I'll have 7 of them.
That sounds about right.
All right.
What do we got next? It's fucking hot in here, guys.
It is. I love it. Get a little sweat burn, and we need to fight the fat.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
good
this
way
is
to do
good.
it.
I've been doing good with Fight the Fat.
Tom's
No.
been kicking X.
What?
Mm-mm.
I have. I've been doing good. I've been
Yeah,
counting my
Tom looks great.
calories.
He also works outside every day, so
Yes.
he's got a little bit of an advantage.
That's right. You walk all day.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I drive, get out, walk 10 feet to door, back to car.
Man, park that shit at the end and walk every
Man,
house.
fuck no. Absolutely not. All right, so we're done with Clear the Air. We got Fish Tank and Best Top Favorite. I want to do Best Top Favorite.
Me too.
I'm ready for that too. By
Best
the way.
Top Favorite
Let's go.
is of this week is animals to have on your side in some fisticuffs. If you're getting into a fight, what animals do you want on your side? The stipulations of said Best Top Favorite are 1 land, 1 sea, 1
One.
air, 1
One.
extinct.
Yeah, baby. We can pick them
4.
in any order.
Yes,
I like
any
that.
order. Land, sea, air, extinct. Don't fucking look at my list, bitch.
I'm not.
Dead
I'm
ass.
not.
Dead
Let's
ass.
spin the
Dead
sand
ass
dick.
is
Dead
not.
That ass.
Sorry.
You gotta pronounce it that ass. All right,
No.
let's do it. Yeah, you definitely don't have to.
Stanley Dick?
Stanley, don't let me down, Stan. What is happening?
E baby. Oh, 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 oh.
Fuck. What are you gonna do?
All big dogs in the house say, oh, oh, oh.
What What are you gonna do? First, second, third.
I'm taking third all day.
All right.
I want
spin
them 2 picks in
Spin
a
it to win
root.
it. I'll spin it.
Yeah. I don't want any collusion talk.
I got it.
What are you taking?
I'm gonna go second.
I'll go first.
First pick off the board
First.
for
I gotta look at
Tommy.
my list.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Ready?
Yeah.
Black bear.
For land.
Specifically, black bear.
Why black bear?
Because they're angrier.
I'm going with
Angrier than brown bears.
That's your land choice.
my
land
land
choice.
choice.
Man, I think there's about 20 land choices that are fucking a black bear up.
lion.
Let's talk it over.
I got lion.
Is that your second
Yeah.
pick?
Do you know what fucks
That's my
up a
first
lion?
A black bear?
No,
What?
an ostrich. Just so you know.
I fucking hate ostriches.
They kick them in the jaw and then they can't eat because their jaws are broken. That's what an ostrich does to a lion.
What do you think it would do to a fucking black bear?
Lions sleep for 18 hours a day.
Yeah, but when they're up, they're up.
In a fight.
so is a
We're
black
talking
bear.
about a fight.
You think a black bear's taking a lion though?
You know how big a black bear is?
Not that big, and they're scared of noise.
No,
You
that's, those are brown bears.
no,
Yeah,
no,
Black
Yeah.
fight back.
No.
Brown lie down.
that's right.
so
no.
black fight back.
Black meaning you would
Oh,
fight
no.
back as a human.
Maybe I meant brown bears.
You did mean brown
Yeah.
bears.
Grizzly bear?
Grizzly
Yes,
bear, yeah.
there you
Brown
go.
bears.
That's a
bear.
much
Alright.
better pick. Black
Yes.
bears, you literally slap a couple pots together, and black bears
They're out
scurry
of
off into the
They're out
woods.
of dodge.
Brown bear.
Brown bear.
Bigger.
Yes.
I'm thinking out west.
Yes.
Not
hold
in
on.
That's
Connecticut.
that is brown. Those are brown bears.
I thought grizzly bears were worse than brown bears.
That is a grizzly bear. Grizzly bear is a brown bear.
I think it's just a surname.
brown as fuck.
Surname.
Grizzly bears are brown as
Oh,
fuck.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So brown bear,
Brown bear.
Grizzly
lion.
bear.
Grizzly bear.
Yeah. Grizzly bear, lion, and that's my turn.
Now
I feel
it's
like
your
you're
turn.
gonna say like jaguar or something.
It's pronounced jaguar.
Jaguar.
That's your local Jaguar retailer.
65% of the time it works. Every time.
I think jaguars are sick, and I think pound for pound they have the strongest bite force out of all
Probably.
the big cats.
They are sick. animals.
However,
Lion's the king of the jungle.
lions are like secretly kind of bitches.
No.
Like the women do all the work, and the tiger would fuck up a lion. And
In a
I could say
fight?
tiger because you guys already took your land animals. I'm not taking tiger. I'm gonna take a fucking
If you say ostrich, I'm gonna kill
Elephant?
no. I'm gonna
Giraffe.
take a fucking chimpanzee.
Oh, we've been over this.
Yep.
you. No.
Yeah, dude. My
Against a
chimpanzee.
lion?
Yes.
Yo, you know what I
No
completely
way.
forgot?
Yes.
Silverback gorillas.
Yeah, so I had gorilla.
Stupid.
I had gorilla.
So stupid.
For my land animals, I had gorilla,
Can we
tiger.
restart?
No, I had gorilla, tiger, and chimpanzee. I'm gonna hold off on the other one because it's sort of a hybrid water land, and I might want to test the waters with it later. No pun intended. But I had gorilla, tiger, and chimpanzee as my land animals. Dude, a chimpanzee,
And you went with a chimp.
it'll literally like rip the dick and balls off of your lion, and before your lion has a chance to turn around, it'll be up a tree and over 7 trees.
Isn't there a channel on TV that like has animals fight in like a simulation?
There was,
on
I think
YouTube.
it was a video series. I don't know if it was a channel.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they have these.
Either
fucking
way,
things.
dude, chimpanzee is my pick all day. They're intensely strong. That's
They
not
are
saying,
very, no, they are very strong.
and they're like,
quick.
no, more than that. They're a million times smarter than a lion.
Yeah.
Are we fighting as a team of like
Yeah.
me and
That's
the
what I
animals?
pictured,
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
So, and I know that
So they
doesn't
could probably
really make
help the
sense.
team.
What?
The chimpanzee could probably help
dude,
the team.
The chimpanzee, they're like devilish.
Chucking poop for distraction.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I mean?
they're
Then
like
you can send in your,
chimpanzee's a
like-
good pick.
All right, chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee is my pick for land animal.
All right, what do we got now?
I'm gonna go with my water one just because it's like the best water one and it's not even close. Killer whale. I mean, it's
I have that. That
it's,
was mine.
It's in the name.
That's-
It's a
yeah.
fucking killer
Yeah.
whale. Do you want to know some crazy shit about killer whales?
I would love to.
They like torture other animals
I know.
on
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah.
Like it's not just like
Like
accidentally.
seals?
Dude, there was a video I saw where they work in teams. They have like unbelievable methods of communication amongst each other.
Yeah.
They will like. There was a seal that was sitting on like a little piece of
I've seen this
ice
video. It's
on the
fucking
water.
crazy.
The 3 of them would come up and they'd smack the end of the ice thing, so the seal would start to tip to the other side, and then they'd let it down, just teasing it.
Yeah.
Any moment they could flip the thing and just kill it. They're just fucking with it.
Yeah.
Just fucking
Dude.
with it. And then once they got tired of fucking with it, they flipped the thing
And
over
just
and
ate
killed
it.
it. Yeah.
It makes me sad, but also I've seen what makes me feel better about it is I've seen videos of seals being like assholes
Yeah.
and like attacking people, and it makes me feel less sad for the seals getting killed by killer whales.
Fun fact: we used to have a play in lacrosse called Baby Seal, and it was just literally like smack the ground as hard as you can because there was some video when we were in high school.
Smack the ground.
lacrosse, you have long sticks on defense.
Yeah.
So the goalie would yell "baby seal," and that meant like smack the ground to smack the sticks out of the other people's hands.
Oh, okay.
Because there was some video of like somebody killing baby seals or
Yeah.
something with like a fucking hammer or something. I don't remember.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
That sounds.
Anyway, killer whale. Killer whales are fucking psychotic.
Yeah,
like,
they are.
actually crazy. Their name is Killer. That's a good one to have on your team in a fight.
Agreed. I'm gonna go back on C.
Andrew keeps skipping me, I think. Wait, am I going
No,
second?
you're first.
Oh, okay.
Great white shark.
My killer
It's
whale
mine.
is fucking demolishing your.
I mean,
great
what
white.
else? I mean, killer whale is probably the best pick. What
is.
I mean,
There's other
let's
ones.
see what
though.
Tom's. Let's see what Tom's is. I like my.
I
pick
had
so
killer
far.
whale, but there's one animal that fucks with a killer whale.
What?
A dolphin.
Dude, no chance.
It does.
It might fuck with it.
No,
but
a
killer
group of
whales-
dolphins.
A group
would.
of dolphins.
Yeah, but
But
you
but
have
we're
a
picking
single
one,
animal.
Tom.
Yeah, but you just talked about a pack of killer whales. You don't have a single killer whale.
No, I just told a story about it. My single killer whale will kill any single other sea creature.
It can't swim as fast as a dolphin.
Doesn't matter. If
Or
a
a
dolphin
shark.
gets anywhere close, it's gonna fucking kill it.
No,
What do you mean no?
it can't turn as fast. It's
Dolphins
big.
are quick as fuck.
Dolphins are quick and smart.
Yeah, but what's it gonna? The dolphin can't do anything to the
it,
killer whale.
It bites the killer whale and fucking really pisses it off, so it's out of the fight.
I love how we're like.
Dude,
I
I
feel
don't
like we
know why.
anything about this.
No, I'm serious.
making everything
Look it up. Dolphins fucking with killer whales because they.
But that's a pack of dolphins.
That's
Tom.
fine, but it's
Single
only
dolphin's
a
not
single
gonna do-
killer whale.
A single dolphin's gonna be scared shitless.
All right, then my actual next.
No,
pick-
you already picked it.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
what
I
do
was
you
just.
know?
I didn't pick it. I said the only animal that
I've
fucks
heard
with a
that.
killer whale,
All right.
giant squid.
That's a great pick. That was on
Yeah.
my list.
That is a good pick.
That was on
Giant
my list.
Those
squid.
things are fucking.
I
They're
didn't.
not that deadly.
No, but I
gross,
didn't know how
but-
fucking huge they were.
They're massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
That is a good one. I like that one.
My other sea creature was a box jellyfish.
Yeah, sick.
Kills the most
sick animal.
kills the most humans out of any other sea creature.
Sick
Box
animal.
jellyfish.
Yeah,
It's the most deadly jellyfish. Yeah.
Even more so than killer whales, great whites, giant squids. The box jellyfish kills the most humans.
I didn't do enough research for this.
Oh, I
they
did
just
a lot
they
of
just
research.
float like they have no eyes, no brain.
Their
They just-
venom can kill you in under 5 seconds.
They just float
What?
around. Yeah.
under 5
Where
seconds.
are they
The ones on the
located?
They're
inside,
located,
right?
no, like Cape Cod.
Yeah.
What?
I'm just kidding.
My stupid ass.
Musquamaket. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I have no idea where they're located. Probably somewhere out in the Pacific or some bullshit. But
All right.
I have
Tom,
no
you got
idea.
another pick. We all have air and extinct left.
I'm going with
Yeah.
extinct.
what do you got?
Spinosaurus.
Spinosaurus.
Don't
Yeah.
know what it is. We'll put a picture up.
It looks like a T-Rex, but it's got a. I'll actually just show you a picture of it.
I'll look it up.
Spinosaurus. Whoa, that looks crazy.
I wouldn't be afraid of that thing.
18 feet tall, 46 to 59 feet long, 31,000 to 46,000 pounds.
I mean, that's a beast.
It's a
I'm gonna-
gigantic thing.
I'm gonna do it next, and I'm gonna go T-Rex.
Yeah.
A T-Rex would beat that in a fight.
I don't
A
don't-
T-Rex
I don't
is
know
the
about
number one,
It is, but
number
it's also
one strongest jaw, strongest bite.
it's
most-
not as tall, not as heavy, and not as long.
But it's more aggressive and stronger.
Did you know a T-Rex can pick up could literally pick up an elephant with their mouth?
I believe that.
That it can lift up to 5 tons, it said, with its mouth.
Do you want me to read the Spinosaurus?
Sure. It
5
literally
tons?
think about that.
What
It
do
can
you mean?
like pick it up with their fucking mouth.
Oh shit.
Yeah, can pick up an elephant. That's crazy.
And they're only 12 feet tall. I
Yeah.
mean, that's still tall, but still, like,
yeah,
that's fucking
that's like as
strong
tall as an
shit.
elephant, but they can bite it and pick it up.
They just got the little arms. Imagine
Yeah.
if they had big arms.
You'd be fucked. Imagine if they had like human hands.
The Spinosaurus has big arms.
Does it?
Yeah,
They
and,
still look
and
pretty
it's bigger.
small.
I mean, either way, they're both going to be a fucking great thing to have.
All
on
right,
your
so I
side.
get my final 2.
Yeah, extinct and air.
I'm getting my top 2 for both. I'm very happy about my list. I got my number 1 for all of them.
So do I. Let's go, tough
Yeah,
guy.
yours just stink.
No, they don't.
My team is gonna fucking dominate.
No way.
So my extinct is going to be the Velociraptor.
That's a good.
Now I know they're small, and in real life they were way smaller even than they're depicted in Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. They are ferocious little fuckers, and I would love to see one of your big clunky fucking dinosaurs catch my Velociraptor.
Step on
T-Rex
it.
I
would
will
easily.
send-
Didn't we just
Step
talk?
on it, they won't catch it.
Didn't we just talk about how animals that fight in packs aren't as strong? Because Velociraptors fight in packs.
Yeah, but the Velociraptor is not going to work. I'm not going to put him on the T-Rex. I'll just have him go fucking eat all the other ones.
A T-Rex would catch it and kill
T-Rex would not catch it.
I don't think
it
a
would.
T-Rex would catch it.
No chance.
I just don't think there's a way. I don't
If
think
it flies by, if it gets a little cheeky.
It's
think-
not a flying bird.
A velociraptor? They don't fly?
No.
it's
Which
a
ones am
two-legged. It looks like a chicken.
Which ones am I thinking that fly?
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
A velo-
I thought you were talking about.
Velociraptor. Have you seen Jurassic Park?
I have.
Velociraptor's the one
little
that he
guys.
trains, like the fucking vicious, like the
Gotcha.
raptors are loose. Everyone fucking go crazy. The raptors
yeah.
are loose.
Okay.
Yeah, the raptors are fucking crazy.
All right. So what's your
My air, shout out 4th of July weekend. I'm going with the fucking bald eagle, baby.
I was gonna go with the bald eagle.
Yeah, I love the bald eagle. Seeing one in person is fantastic.
It really is.
And on top of that, like, not for nothing, they're also like the second or third biggest fucking
they're huge.
air predator in the world. There's
They're
a
big
couple.
boys.
There's a couple that are bigger. So if anyone else did their research, I know which ones you're getting ready to say. But
What's
the
that?
bald eagle is the top dog of all of them.
Every time I see a bald eagle, I do feel a little like emotional.
Patriotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Oh, fuck
Fuck
yeah. Yeah. And to know that they're like protected, like
Me-
you kill one of
I
those, I'm
know.
killing you.
Me and J Baby saw one of the biggest fucking bald eagles I ever seen. Like a couple months ago, it made me very happy. He
We-
was also fucking freaking out.
We-
It's
really?
so funny.
We had him and I also had a great experience with a bald eagle when we were driving. Sunroof was open. It dropped off a branch and flew like perfectly in line
Sick.
with the sunroof for like a full like 50, 60 feet and then took off. So for just like a little while, we were looking up and there's a fucking bald eagle.
That's
right
like out
above
of a
the sunroof.
fucking movie.
Yeah, it was sick.
Cool. All right.
Little random ass back road.
I did do a little research for the air because I don't know very much. I'm gonna go with the peregrine falcon. Peregrine.
Okay.
Apparently, it's the number one fastest bird,
Oh yeah, they're fast.
and
as
they're
shit.
aggressive as fuck.
Did anyone
And,
look at the deadliest bird?
No.
The deadliest bird. Do you know?
I
what
went
the-
flying birds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cassowary.
What?
Cassowary is the deadliest
That doesn't fly,
flying
though, does
bird.
it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does.
I think so. Because it. Hold
All
on.
the pictures were of those running around.
That doesn't mean it doesn't fly. Chickens run around, but they can fly.
That's
The
true.
other one I was
Turkeys
gonna
can
do.
also fly.
The other one I was gonna do is the Andean condor. I don't know if either of you saw pictures.
Those
of that.
things are the ones that jet. Are those the ones that go really quick?
It's the largest bird in the world.
Oh,
They're massive. They look like fucking pterodactyls.
I'm going with the falcon.
My phone with my notes just broke, but I have a
Broke.
It just froze. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
okay.
I have a backup plan.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
A mosquito.
Boom.
Yeah, you gotta hope it has malaria though.
Yeah. Right.
No, I'm not hoping. A mosquito with malaria
I
or
like
any
that.
any number of diseases. Because if I don't win the fight,
I'm gonna choose.
I'm gonna win
I'm gonna
the
choose
war.
a chimp with AIDS then. if we could pick diseased animals, I'm gonna pick a fucking chimp with AIDS.
it's just
The wingspan of an Andean condor is 10 feet.
I'm gonna put up like little fun facts with all these pics that we have, just so the people could see it.
Look at that big fucker.
I mean, that's a big ass thing. Is it a good fighter or is it just big?
No, there was some like stat that I saw that they were like, oh, not that this is helpful in a fight. They can fly for 100 miles without a single flap of their wings.
That's
Just by
fucking
gliding?
Awesome.
yeah.
Isn't that fucking crazy? 100 miles.
That's like the best
Eagles
fight ever.
Eagles
Yeah.
can see like a mile.
Yeah,
Is it
are
Eagles
great.
or
I'm-
Hawks? It might
I'm-
be Hawks.
I don't know. Eagles are badass. That's all I know.
Eagles, eagle vision, eagle eye. Are those all the picks?
Yeah.
Put up the list.
Who had the best one?
Tom.
This guy.
I don't know. Eric's was pretty good.
Damn.
I should have done more research for this.
Chimpanzee kill world. The only thing I think chimpanzee might throw people off. Chimpanzee's a very smart pick, but if I wasn't gonna go chimpanzee, I would have either gone gorilla or tiger.
But if we're thinking, do you think a chimpanzee against a lion in a fight, a chimp would win?
Overtime, yes. The chimpanzee. That's what I'm saying. The chimpanzee wouldn't just drop to the ground and start tussling with it.
Yeah.
He would just fucking pick the thing apart.
Did you say
until it died.
tiger or lion?
He said lion.
Those are two different animals.
Lion. That's
Okay.
my pick.
Yeah, lions-
Did I say
Because
tiger
tigers
just now?
tigers can climb trees, lions don't.
That's what I'm saying. Tiger would have been a way better pick. But
I
anyway,
like lions though.
lions. They are the king of the jungle. But I think a chimpanzee would beat a lion over time. You can probably Google it and probably say like the lion
would
is much
fuck
the
up a
lion is much
chimpanzee.
stronger than a chimpanzee. That's true, but it's not nearly as smart.
Fair enough.
I
All
don't
right.
know if-
That's the list. That's best top favorite. What else do we have today? We're kind of doing good with time today.
We got fish tank, and then we have Tommy's 2 cents to close it out.
All my notes are frozen. My phone just froze.
Turn it off, turn it on.
I don't know. The buttons
I
aren't
don't know.
working.
Throw it at the window as hard as you can.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. It's
All
under
right.
Apple Care.
So we're
It
gonna
is
do
hot as fuck.
a real quick
it's
fish
so
tank.
hot.
You don't have anything?
No.
Yeah, fucking surprise, surprise.
Dude, I can't think of a fish tank idea every week.
What? It's
We talked about one.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do right now. But
Yeah.
it literally
We have
takes
a
me.
duo
Excuse
fish
me.
tank.
It takes me 30 seconds to come up
Way
with
to
a fucking
invite me
fish
to
tank.
it.
Takes me 30 seconds.
I don't care.
Just go walk in your living room, look around, and be like, "What can I make better?"
You go first. I'll try to think of one.
Okay. Do that right now. Look around the garage while we're talking.
A quiet
Figure
air
it out.
conditioner.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Dyson Airblade.
Is it an
Anyway.
air conditioner or just a fan?
It's just a fan.
Oh.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Do you know
Tom
how,
and I were chatting.
Do you know how to hard reset an iPhone?
yeah,
You
you
hold
hold both power and
Power
the
and the volume up button.
Oh,
There it is.
There it
didn't touch
is.
a button.
It just heard the
Yeah,
commands
heard
and
the
it followed
command.
them.
Stupid
followed
bitch. Oh.
Are you mocking me?
All right.
We was chatting on the phone.
Let
We
me
were
get
chatting
a
on the phone.
man-sized meatball.
So this is a combined fish tank from Thomas and I. He gave me some inspiration on the idea. I proposed the idea. He's snoring when he should really be thinking of an idea because his brain couldn't
This
come up
intro
with
is
one in a
just
week.
Extravagant, but I'm excited to hear it.
Extravagant?
What's the idea?
That's the wrong word. So, while I was leading into it, I don't know if you've ever fucking told a story before.
You were leading hard into it.
Jesus Christ.
There's an intro and some other stuff.
Yeah. Intro, paragraph 1. Tom, what did you tell me on the phone? He said that work had been slow, and
Work had been slow.
and it would be slow for the next couple of years. Why?
Because they cannot grow trees fast enough.
And I said, Tom, what do they need to grow trees that fast for?
Because they turn southern yellow pine into telephone poles.
And
or
so then I
utility
said,
poles.
hey, here's your business idea to get rich. Why don't you come up with a different material for telephone poles that doesn't require trees? There you go. There's the idea.
There has to be something about the trees or the type of wood
So,
for it, though. So I don't know if you could just like. I can imagine it'd be pretty fucking hard to just make something like that.
southern yellow pine is very straight. It grows fairly quickly. Doesn't need to be super hard, for furniture or anything.
But when you say fairly quickly, do you have any idea how long that is?
No.
Just curious.
I could look it up really quick.
No.
But they
we'll
also
pull-
have
we'll pull it
constant
up.
cycles. It's not like they
Yeah, they farm.
plant one patch and
They-
then cut it down and
Yeah,
then...
They farm these things.
makes sense.
It's like it's a business. Yeah,
It's
Okay.
probably 20 or more years to
Probably,
have full
yeah.
size. Yeah.
they probably have so many acres that they just use every year.
It's like a Christmas tree farm. They don't cut the whole fucking tree farm down
Yeah,
because it'll take
exactly.
years to grow back.
Yep.
Okay.
So anyway,
Then they either pressure treat them or they drop them in a pond filled with creosote, and that keeps rot and bugs away.
so
I think that's
anyway,
a good idea, though.
there are other materials
Yes.
for telephone poles. There's steel currently, which is used for the big
Steel.
boys.
The big boys use steel.
It's gotta be pricey.
It is.
It is pricey. It's a very difficult material to work with. Another material that's used not in the Northeast but in like the southern, near the fucking equator. Concrete.
Really?
They use concrete poles. Yeah,
Wow.
I feel like that would be easy. You
It
just
i-
build a form and fucking pour them.
it is. But in the North, the freeze thaw makes concrete crack. That's why they have gaps in the sidewalk. It's a expansion joint.
Interesting.
It's filled with like it's like a tar paper.
Okay, so we talked about it.
Okay.
They have steel ones, they have concrete ones, and in some places they use fiberglass for the smaller ones.
Yeah, they use them for like streetlights and stuff, but they're not as structurally sound, and they, in the sun, they deteriorate.
So have you settled on a good material?
I think what I'm gonna do is steel reinforced plastic.
Huh.
So I'm gonna use like rebar and then blow.
So that way it's not all steel.
Yes,
Interesting.
and then
Because
I don't.
plastic, same issue you said, would crack in the wintertime, could crack. So if you had steel reinforced plastic, you could just constantly, as long as you have the facility to make one, you could just fucking churn them out all day.
But why wouldn't that be have made already? That's such a good idea.
Well, that could be said about everything.
That's true.
So wood's super easy because you can grow it, and the material's nice, and then you just throw it in a big pressure cooker, and that's how you pressure treat wood.
Guess how much you think a telephone pole costs from a company?
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, it's a big.
Just a telephone pole.
A
Yeah.
telephone pole.
Just the piece of wood.
$2 grand.
It's like $8.
$8 grand.
Yeah, if like you hit one with your car, they charge your insurance company $8,000.
For a single pole.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So imagine you could fucking churn these bad boys
Yeah.
out. He said in a single storm, how many went out in that storm about, roughly?
Louisiana
Yeah.
was like 80,000.
Jesus.
So quick maths.
Quick maps.
80,000 times 8,000.
64 or something.
$640 million. One storm, make your fucking loot, and fuck off.
Well, so how much would you charge for yours?
Cheaper
Depends
than
on how much it
8,000,
costs
yeah.
to make them.
Yeah.
Well, ideally cheaper.
Also, how
Well, not
much it costs-
necessarily, because if you could market them as like a
readily
long
available.
or readily available and long lasting, like longer lasting, they would require less maintenance, require less replacing.
This is a far out idea. We need to.
I said
to do more research.
Well,
to,
and I also said the better way to probably like actually feasibly be able to do this is to come up with a patent and then either license or sell the patent.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the capability to produce $20 million worth of material.
Yeah, of
The
course.
overhead. But if you can sell the patent or license the patent to these big like plastic or whatever
Yeah, yeah.
manufacturers,
Boom, boom.
and you say, hey, I get $100 a unit or whatever.
so
I
the
want
other
3% equity.
See
other
what I'm
thing-
saying, guy?
the other thing we have to think about is how ease of use they are. So like a wood pole's
Screw
super
in 'em,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Wood pole's super easy because I can go up there, drill a hole wherever I want, put anything I want there, and there's no special ordering. We just order different sizes.
Would the plastic be lighter and easier to fucking fall over in a storm?
So the reason that they like wood too is because it bends instead of where
Snaps.
the steel doesn't snap. The steel will hold to a certain point, and then it'll just break. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more than wood, but it doesn't bend and bounce back.
Right.
So,
What
like,
if...
trees and stuff fall on the poles? They like the wood because it can bounce back.
So the only part you really need to screw into is the very top of the pole.
That's what I was literally just thinking. I think we're on the same wavelength, but
Yeah.
just make the top wood and then the rest is plastic steel. I literally just was thinking that.
You only need like
Call that a
4
wood
feet,
tip.
Yeah.
4 feet or 5 feet of wood, and then that $8,000 pole, cut it into fucking 10 pieces.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Patent pending. Don't take the idea. If you want to give us money to invest in it, we'll consider it.
We have a GoFundMe. We should have a GoFundMe just for ideas,
Yeah.
and then we don't actually have to produce anything.
A fish tank GoFundMe.
Yeah.
All right, I got one. I got a one.
No, I can't wait to hear this.
All right. So everyone loves to sleep in. Everyone loves to sleep in, all right?
You ain't lying.
You ain't lying. What's the best feeling ever when laying in bed? The cold sheets, right?
Orgasm.
Oh, we
Yeah.
just
Cold
take
Okay.
it.
sheets, okay? However,
However,
Stephen A.
people
Smith,
also
however.
people also like to maybe not get out of bed when they should.
Yeah.
The idea here is to have a heat pad sort of thing under the bed. You could set it so at 9 a.m., if that's the time you kind of want to get up, turns the heat pad on. You're laying in bed. Your bed's not so comfortable anymore. Maybe I should get up and move around. Thoughts?
It's like a heated alarm clock.
It's a heated alarm clock, but also not even really an alarm clock, because alarm clock you could fucking snooze, you could do whatever. The heating pad will stay on.
Yeah.
It'll be safe, so it won't light fires. We'll figure all that shit out.
So
But ultimately, it'll just pretty much be like, this bed is just not comfortable to lay in anymore, so I just want to get up.
I'm a connoisseur of different ideas to wake up.
Yeah.
So I like it because
Uh-huh.
I don't wake up for my alarm, and I have like a deaf person alarm clock.
And how uncomfortable is it being in a bed that's hot?
I hate it.
Yeah, right.
So that was gonna be my retort though.
But can I just? But I don't know if in my sleep I would just throw the sheets off and then just sweat.
no, it's not really
Or are you talking
maybe
like?
you could.
Are you talking about like hot?
like,
Like
I mean,
hot? Like you jumped in the
Uncomfortable
shower
enough
too
to
early.
make you want to get out.
You
Yeah,
jumped in the
but-
shower
right.
too early and had to turn it to cold just
yeah,
to deal
like
with
one
it.
of those hots.
That's a lot.
Like
of
a hot that you couldn't really sleep through.
Here's what I would say to that: A, as your lawyer, fire risk. B,
No, we'd figure it out.
B,
Dude, do you know, no. You know how many fucking heated blankets they have
yeah.
nowadays?
But B,
It's the same thing.
there are a few things that make me angrier than waking up in a sweat. So I know that would be an effective tool to wake me up. It would never get you. I would never use it.
Yeah, but
I think a more
but not
effective.
everybody thinks that way, though.
I think but I do. I do think that everyone thinks that way. I don't
yeah, I
think.
guess no one likes to wake up
I don't
sweating.
think anyone wants to wake up sweating.
But the idea isn't to wake up sweating. It's to wake up while you're starting to get hot.
But I think you'd sleep long enough to
Yeah,
be sweating.
probably.
And I think a better one, which already exists, is the alarm clock you have to stand on.
Yeah.
And it needs to be somewhere that's like,
Yeah,
not
the
only
other
do you
side
have
of
to
the room.
stand up, yeah, you got to get up and
You
go
could
over
you
to.
could like put it in front of the bathroom or something. So
Yeah.
you're already on the way.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Have you seen the one where you got to wake up and shoot the target with like a Nerf gun?
No.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking whipping the Nerf gun at it. I hate being woken up abruptly like nobody's business.
I
So
know.
all these things I'm not interested in.
Have you seen the little air conditioner for the bed?
No.
You slide.
Oh,
it
slide on the
Yeah,
side?
and then it's got like a little spout,
I
like
think
a
it's on the
snorkel.
bottom near your feet, right?
I saw
yeah,
one that's
you-
on the side too.
It's
Either
like a
or.
snorkel. It goes under your sheets.
Yeah, that's smart. That sounds great.
Yeah.
I love that.
I would
Yeah.
never get up.
Yeah.
All right, that's fish tank. I like your idea better than mine.
Thank you.
I like
But
your idea.
I would use my. I really would use my idea.
The hot one?
The hot one.
I don't know if I'd use it, but I'd
It's
sweat.
called
I'd be
hot
sweaty.
buns.
You're crazy. Hot cross buns?
Hot cross buns.
Was that an on the spot fish tank?
Yep.
Nice.
All right. So we're
Props.
good.
Thanks.
All we have left for today
Tommy
is a
2
little
cents.
Tommy 2 cents. Tommy 2 cents is going to be. Do you want to tell the people what you're talking about? Or you want me to? Don't say it now. Do you want to tell it when you intro, or do you,
You
want me
can
to just
tell
do
them.
it? Tommy's going to be talking about home loans and the various types of home loans. We're not going to get into how to actually go ahead and the process of applying, contacting this person, getting together these finances. That'll be a separate episode. Today is just the various types of home loans that will be available to you.
Yeah.
Here we
1, 2,
go.
3.
I
Ladies
told
and
you my
gentlemen.
voice is- Oh, sorry.
I'll do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy 2 cents.
Hell yeah.
Featuring Bald.
Bald was requested to be in this.
Eric's with me today because I need support. It's been a long day. I'm
I don't
hot
want
and
to
my
be
voice
in
is
it.
going.
I don't want to be in it.
Yes, you do.
I'm in it.
He's
I'm in it. I'm here for you, Tom.
What are we talking about, boys?
We're talking about different types of mortgages today. I'm sweating. It's hot. Let's get it.
I'm sweating my ass off.
Big topic right now. Home prices, the housing market.
It's fucking banana land.
This guy does more in
Who?
man, you.
Me?
Research?
What do I do?
He does more research on homes and lines of credit, and this guy knows a lot about investment properties, houses, mortgages.
Every real estate investor in the world is turning their nose up. I know more.
Yeah,
I know.
That's just like every financial advisor looking at me.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
I know more about investment properties than someone should that doesn't own any investment properties. I'm trying to get in though. First step is the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Anyway.
It's true. That's why we're listening today. A lot of people have been looking for their first house recently. A lot of people don't know the different kinds of mortgages you can get, so we're going to go over it. Last week we talked about credit cards. You got to make sure your credit's right. You got to make sure your debt is right, your debt to income. You got to make sure you got that 20%.
Provable income.
Yes, and work history is very important for a mortgage. The first type of loan, I mean,
And cash for down payment.
cash for down payment.
Yeah.
Yes,
Closing
in a
costs.
banker's check or hard bills, but they don't like hard bills, so they want the check. Been
Like it's
approved.
soft.
Been approved by the bank. Seriously, it's stupid. And if you put cash in your account, like in the home buying process, they get scared because they don't know where it came from.
They need to in the home buying process you get to a portion called underwriting.
Yeah.
Which is a bitch.
Yeah.
All
The home buying
things
process is so it's like the
all,
most hectic
all
month
things
of your life.
underwriting. They look at your thing and they're like, "What is this 1099 charge to OnlyFans on December 12th?" And you're like, "Man, don't fucking say that out loud right
one
now."
time.
cocksucker."
It was Snapchat. It was Snapchat.
They had a deal.
No, but they will go through all of your, like, every fucking dollar. They want to know every account you have. They want to know every dollar that's come in or out of there.
And they want your statements, even though they can look at your bank statements and just ask your bank. They want to make sure that you hand them the right statement, so you're not lying.
Fucking, like, print them out and then scan them and send them over. It's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's tough out there.
Yeah. Especially for the average buyer, because now real estate investment trusts and, like, real estate investors are buying them up by the fuckload cash, which
Yeah.
makes it impossible for the average buyer to get a house.
The other thing is a lot of people are doing it for their very first time and just have no clue what to expect. And then they just run head first into 3 people calling them every day for different things.
Yeah.
And you're like trying to go to work and you just don't know what the fuck is going
Or
on.
even before that,
Yeah.
it's the biggest thing in their life to put a $300,000 offer on something, and they're all excited and nervous and they have all these feelings, and then some fucking company from Arizona comes in and gives them $350 cash and you didn't even stand a chance.
Yeah. And they go, yeah, we're not going to give it to you.
Yeah, this market's fucked right now. Continue, sorry.
So, the first type of loan we're going to talk about, obviously, if you're listening to me, you ain't going to have the amount of cash necessary to just go buy a house. That's nothing to be ashamed of. I didn't have that. Eric didn't have that.
90% of people don't have that.
It's probably even more. It's a lot of money to just go and I'm going to buy this house. So most people take out a mortgage. A mortgage is an extended loan, kind of like a car payment or a car loan, except for it's way longer, way more intensive process. They do a way deeper check on your credit, and
You have a separate score for your home lending. So your credit score is going to be different for home loans in particular most of the time than your traditional credit score. I believe it's called a FICO 2 score or home score or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you're just looking at your app, whatever you use to track your credit score, and it says you have a 660 or a 700 or a 750, that might not be the same thing that home lenders are seeing, just so you're aware. So when they come back and they say, we can't qualify you for XYZ because of this, that's why.
ready?
Yep.
So these are the different types of mortgages. The first one is a conventional loan. This is something you borrow from a bank, and it's best for borrowers with a good credit score. The next type is called the jumbo loan. So now I did research on this, and I didn't know a jumbo loan existed. A jumbo loan is best for borrowers with excellent credit and looking for an expensive home. So somebody who's looking for a really big house with a really big loan and they have really good credit, they would get a jumbo loan. I'm assured that it's probably just, we'll go into it.
Do you know what it has to be considered jumbo?
I don't, but I can probably go
Over a
to
milli?
it.
What are we thinking jumbo is? Andrew, guess.
$1.4 million.
We don't know? I'll fact check. You keep going.
Yeah.
You keep going. I'll
Here,
find out.
Read it.
Why, it says it?
It says, well, I don't think it says the amount, but
Just you keep going.
it says these are loans that fall outside FHFA limits.
Okay.
Federal housing, federal something, whatever. I don't.
We'll look it up.
Yeah. The next thing.
A loan is considered jumbo if the amount of the mortgage exceeds loan servicing limits set by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. Currently, $647,200 for a single-family home in all states except Hawaii and Alaska,
Hawaii.
where the limit is $970,800. So
Housing
$647,200.
prices in those places are higher though.
$647,200.
Doable.
That's a big house.
Oh, fucking, that's
Depends
kinda-
on where
I'm
you're
looking
living.
I'm looking in that pool pretty soon.
Oh, big boy.
How
Jumbo.
you doing? How you doing? How you
Come,
doing?
Jumbo
How you doing? How you
John.
doing? Go ahead.
The next thing is a government insured loan. These are best for borrowers who have lower credit scores and not much cash for a down payment.
Also known as
First time home buyers.
FHA.
FHA. You can only use that one time, I believe.
Nope.
Twice?
Not true. I think you can actually use it as many times as you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
If
There are like stipulations around it. I think there is a common misconception that you can only use an FHA loan once. That's not true.
But why would it be called first time home whatever if it's...
Because
if you
they're
don't need
assuming
it?
that your credit's not very good and you don't have a lot for a down payment. Because if like they assume that you're gonna buy a house, so they
Yeah.
give you higher stipulations, they charge more fees.
A conventional people don't really like to do a bunch of FHA loans because the payments are higher and
Yeah.
interest rates are usually a little worse.
I don't have an FHA loan. I didn't use my first time home buyers.
But I think, yeah, you could still your next house you still could do an FHA, I believe.
But I don't think it would be in my best interest.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like a very you need to talk to your lender or whoever you're going to get pre-approved by.
And some lenders may only let you do it once.
Exactly,
But
yeah.
I know people that have done
A couple
FHAs
times,
multiple times. Yeah.
And I don't think you can use an FHA for a investment property either.
Not if you're not going to live there.
You have
Actually,
to live there.
yeah, and even if you're going to live there, I don't think it can be more than 3 units, I
Yeah.
believe. I think 3 units is the max for an FHA loan.
Um,
You doing research, Andrew?
Mm-hmm. Looking it up.
The next thing I want to talk about is a fixed rate mortgage. So, a fixed rate mortgage is a mortgage. The federal interest rate, the federal government literally decides the interest rate for mortgages, especially ones that they insure, which is what an FHA loan is. If you have a fixed rate mortgage, when you buy the house, when you get pre-approved, that is the interest rate that you set at. That is the interest rate through the entirety of the loan. That's going to be good if you plan on living there for a long time and you don't want you don't want your monthly payment to
That's
change.
going to be good, period, by the way.
Yeah.
If you can get fixed rate over some of the other ones he's going to talk about, do that.
The next one I'm going to talk about, big shocker here, the adjustable rate mortgage.
Boo. Put booze in, Andrew.
Yes.
Boo.
We'll put some booze in there.
We do not want an adjustable rate mortgage. They're a little easier to get. Your credit score does not have to be as good to get one. The problem is every time the federal government raises the interest rate, your interest rate goes up. We were just talking about this. Would you like to talk about how the interest rate has skyrocketed lately? It's the highest it's ever been.
Yeah, I'm not sure specifically how it's ever been. It's one of, if not the highest it's ever been.
Yes.
It was at one point like down to close to 2.5%, like a little over 2 years ago.
2020, 2019.
Yeah, right around beginning of 2020, I think it was at its lowest, right around 2.5%. Interest rates right now are hovering like national average is around 6.5. If you have lower credit, it can be closer to 7. A lot of people are under the assumption, and I was too at one point, that the housing market was just going to crash. It's a little different than 2008 because 2008 had a bunch of different shitty loan types packed into like that. There was multiple different things that were affecting the housing market crisis, like the subprime lending, the ninja loans, which were literally no income, no job, like people that just didn't have any money that they were giving money to. A couple other things that were impacting that created this bubble. Whereas now, like basically the sole contributor to the housing market is inflation.
Yeah.
So as inflation continues to rise, the Federal Reserve will raise interest rates as a way to try to counteract that. So the thought process from a lot of people that are a lot smarter than I am is that the Fed will continue to raise interest rates. So although they're high now, strap in, because for the next probably year to 2 years, they are going to continue. The thought is they're going to continue to raise interest rates as a way to counteract inflation, which I believe is at like almost 10%, which is, I think, also an all-time high for inflation. Meaning everything is like gone up in price by around that much.
Take this with a grain of salt, though. We can't read the future, and
we also are not financial experts by any
we're-
stretch of
we're
the
not.
imagination.
We're
Yeah.
just giving you a little
We're
more info than what you had before.
recording this from a garage.
We're in a garage.
So
It's about 95 degrees in the garage.
Yeah, it's about 90 degrees in here. But so anyway, the Fed is increasing that so that it tries to counteract inflation. So the interest rates aren't going anywhere. In fact, they're probably going to go a little bit higher. Home prices may dip a bit as a result to try to like keep people buying houses. But you're going to be paying still more monthly and in the long run because of how high interest rates are. So if you get an adjustable rate mortgage and you got it when Tom bought his at 2.5% or whatever, now he'd be paying 10 if he was on an adjustable rate versus a fixed rate, or 7, whatever they're currently
It would
at.
double my mortgage payment monthly.
Yeah, we did the calculations.
Yeah.
So give him a general breakdown. Like if you buy around a $300,000
General
house.
breakdown.
If you buy around a $300,000 house, and you put down 10%, 30 grand,
Yeah.
your mortgage about
With 2.5% interest.
with 2.5% interest, your mortgage about would be like $1,200 to $1,500 a month.
just for not including taxes,
no
insurance,
taxes,
and all
no
that.
escrow, nothing. Now, if I had an adjustable rate, same price for the house, same amount down, 10% interest, my mortgage would have been $3,000.
Just for the mortgage.
Not mine specifically.
No,
but
2,500
Yeah,
That-
we did
that-
2,500.
yeah.
Before taxes.
before tax and insurance.
Yes.
Still, to go from 1,200-ish to 2,400-ish, you literally would be paying twice as much per month, which is how, because there was so many adjustable rate mortgages in 2008,
Yeah.
that's how so many people foreclosed on their house.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're like, yeah, I can afford 1,500, great. Absolutely no way I can afford $3,000.
They didn't think about the future when
No, they'd say, oh, I got a house, great.
Yeah.
So with this being the case, since I rent,
Yeah.
what do you think about the landlords being like, oh, this is probably going to happen. I could probably get a fuck ton of money for this house. Do you think there's risk of them kind of saying, hey, either buy this thing or get out, and they try to sell it? Is there risk there, do you think?
So they can't kick you out.
At the end of our lease.
At the end of your lease, they cannot renew you, yes.
Right. Do you think that they might for other people who might be renting and being like, oh, shit, this might be a possibility? Or it's totally up. I mean, it's totally up to them, but
Yeah, it's
could be beneficial
There's a lot
for
of
them.
factors because if they don't like own it outright, then
Right.
they're only getting a small number. And how much do you rent versus the
the
equity
majority
that
of
they have?
people. The majority of people that own investment properties are inherently like investors, and they're looking to hold onto those properties basically until they die. Like, yeah, multifamilies do come on the market and stuff, but I wouldn't say there's a huge risk of people trying to sell you the house that you're living in. Even still, they would do it while you were still living there, and the person that was buying it would likely not buy it if there was tenants in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For your situation, it's a little different because it's a single family.
Yeah.
So that might be a slightly different situation. But I would have to assume for the average multifamily, this isn't going to be a big market where people rush to go sell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not multis anyway. Single families, yeah, because they want to milk every dollar they can. Not multis.
We're talking about conventional loans first.
Getting into conventionals.
Conventional loans are not backed by the federal government.
Woohoo!
That means they are not insured by the federal government. You don't actually take a loan from the federal government with a conventional loan. You take a loan from a bank or a mortgage issuing company. Somebody who gives you the money, fronts it, and then you pay them back. There are two different types of conventional loans. There's a conforming loan and a non-conforming loan. As the name implies, a conforming loan still conforms to federally insured mortgage requirements. Yes. So the federal government, if you get a federally insured loan, the federal government has a certain number of requirements that say the house must meet this, the plumbing must be this, the electrical must be that, there must be this. It's a costly thing that when you go buy a house with an FHA loan, you need to have it inspected, and it needs to meet a certain criteria for you to get approved.
It needs to pass FHA inspection
Yes.
specifically. You can't call up any home inspector.
Yes.
No joke, chipped paint, you won't be able to get the fucking house.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're that strict.
Yeah.
Not kidding.
They literally...
The house needs to be perfect.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's craziness. A non-conforming loan does not have to meet those regulations. So that means the bank trusts you because your credit's good. So they're willing to give you the money to cover your house in hopes that you'll pay them back. But because your credit's good, you've proved to them that you pay your loans back. The next we're going to talk about the jumbo loan.
Also, just back to the current market.
Yeah.
Conventional right now is like the only way you're going to get a good house. Just a FYI. FHA buyers, sorry to say, unless you're buying it's fucked for FHA buyers because not only are their offers getting thrown out of the window on normal houses because they have to meet such strict requirements for inspections, they can't go buy the fixer-uppers because they won't pass inspection. So FHA buyers are fucked right now.
FHA loans take a while to get approved, and they take a while to get inspected. So people who want to sell their house right now and make the money and cash out right now don't want to wait for that federal inspection and all the approvals and for them to get the money. They just want somebody to come and buy the house as quick as they can.
Yep. Cash, no contingencies.
So it's hard right now for FHA and federally insured. But right now we're talking about jumbo mortgages.
Whew.
Jumbo mortgages are appropriately named. These loans fall outside FHA limits. Jumbo loans are more common in higher cost areas such as Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York City, and the state of Hawaii, where home prices may well exceed the conforming loan amounts.
Break out the Brinks truck, playboy.
That's
Playboy.
Jeez.
Bringing a brick of gold in there.
The pros of a jumbo loan is that you can take out more money. Obviously, you need really good credit.
For the jumbo.
And the interest rates tend to be competitive with conventional loans, actually, surprisingly.
I wouldn't doubt it because they know they're getting their money.
Yeah, if you can get approved for a jumbo loan, I'm sure you've passed some sort of criteria.
Yeah.
Right.
Not only do you have to have a lot of money, but you got to be able to consistently afford a lot of money.
The thing is, you need at least 10 to 20% down to get this jumbo loan. You also need a credit score of 700 or higher.
And is the jumbo loan what we said before? The 600?
Yeah, that's the 649. And then 9 something in Alaska and Hawaii.
970.
970.
Hawaii.
Government issued loans.
Them FHAs.
Them FHA loans. The government doesn't actually issue loans.
I also think FHA is Federal Housing Act, not first-time homebuyers.
No, it's not.
Almost positive.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Wait, I thought FHA was first-time home buyers.
No.
Federal Housing Act.
Federal Housing Act.
So what's FHA? What's first-time home buyers?
It's like a...
Just a different thing?
It's a different thing, yeah.
Gotcha.
I think first-time homebuyers...
I think a subcategory of an FHA.
Well, I think
loan.
FHAs are also like what first-time home buyers get. I don't necessarily think like you can go apply for a first-time home buyer's loan. You probably can. There's probably some sort of government program for for the people that are in need of assistance.
So there's actually more than just FHA loans, which I'm learning now. The U.S. Department of Agriculture also hands out loans.
Give me that farm, Playboy.
Yeah, they help moderate to low-income borrowers buy homes in rural areas.
Love it. I would do
You must
that.
purchase a home in a USDA-eligible area and meet certain income limits to qualify.
Iowa, here we come, baby.
The other thing is VA loans. If
Yes.
you are a veteran, we thank you very much for your service.
Hats off,
real.
literally.
Yeah. It took me a while, but I got it. You guys are going to have way more info about this than I would.
Yeah, if you're military watching this, drop a little knowledge in the comments. Let people know what's good with the VA loans.
So with the USAA, you know, courts, grandpa was served, so we get the good insurance, yada yada.
Yes.
Is that what you just described only available to those who served?
Correct.
Or can family
Yes.
members kind of get involved?
No,
No.
absolutely not.
The VA loans are
You're not getting VA loans.
yeah, I had to figure. I had to find out.
I think
Yeah.
a VA loan you physically have to serve,
Gotcha.
and then you can only apply for it.
And I also think with VA loans, I could be wrong. I think you could put as little down as 0%.
Yes.
Jesus.
I
I
believe
believe.
so.
Yeah,
I believe so.
but you need to either be active military or
or better.
yeah.
Got it.
Show me that DD 214.
A fixed rate mortgage. We talked about this briefly, but if you're going to get a mortgage for 30 years, you want a fixed rate mortgage. The
Adjustable rate.
adjustable rate.
Trash.
What about if you got a
Yeah.
15-year? Still trash? Pretty
Yes.
much trash
Yeah,
no matter
still,
what?
if you can avoid getting adjustable rate, get an adjustable rate. If you can't avoid getting an adjustable rate, improve your fucking credit, save more money, and then go avoid an adjustable rate.
Yeah.
For 15-year,
This is for the house that you're gonna live in for a long time.
the only real time a 15-year makes sense is if you're gonna live in a house that is a little bit more moderate to what you could afford, and you're interested in paying less interest over time. You will pay less interest over time with a 15-year mortgage versus a 30-year. Your payments will obviously be fairly significantly higher. But
Yes.
like I said, if you can afford a $500,000 house and you go buy a $250,000 house, do the 15-year,
Yeah.
pay way less in interest, and have the fucking thing paid off in 15 years.
So the other thing that you can do is get a 30-year and then pay it off in 15 years, and then you only pay half of the interest.
Sometimes there's penalties.
Sometimes there's penalties. You have to make sure.
Yeah.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
There's different tips and tricks.
We're
to
getting
buying
into
a
the
house.
weeds.
Yeah, a little bit.
You can also do some hard money lending. You can go to fucking
The only thing
Johnny's Crab Shack, get some cash out the back door.
The only thing that's good about adjustable rate mortgages is if the mortgage rates are low and you don't plan on being in the market for very long, like less than a year, and your plan is to buy it and then get rid of it, the adjustable rate can be better because it is a little cheaper, and for the time
And
that
easier
you
to
own
get,
it,
yeah.
a little easier to get. For the time that you own it, you will pay less monthly, which is good for people trying to flip houses and stuff.
Until you get stuck with it, and then your fucking interest rate goes through the roof, and then you're
Exactly.
stuck paying more for a house that you're not even living in.
That's right.
So I have a dumb question.
Go ahead.
Not really dumb. Dumb it down a little bit.
It's not dumb.
Also,
I wanna
anyone
buy-
It's not
Sorry.
no dumb questions.
Okay.
I was
There's
just
no
gonna
dumb
say-
questions.
there's some dumb questions.
There's no dumb questions.
I also do know someone that does private lending. So if you are in the tri-state area and you need private lending for a home, contact us via email. I know someone that does it. I gotta find her.
I know a guy.
Yeah, I do actually. Go ahead.
So I want to buy a house tomorrow.
Sure.
Say,
Don't
oh, I
do
found this house. I really like it. Just say I do.
Yeah.
Who am I? What's my first step? Am I
Your-
calling the bank? What am I doing?
Your first
Who am I
step
calling?
is to get pre-approved.
Pre-approved through what? The bank?
Yes, a lender.
A lender.
So you can call a man. Why am I forgetting the name? People who sell houses.
Realtor.
Realtor, yeah.
I can call a
have-
realtor?
Realtors have lists of people that they deal with all the time. The thing that's tough about that is that they're going to probably get a kickback, so they're going to have you use that guy even if he's good or not.
Eric
Right.
shook his head for some reason.
Yeah, if you trust your realtor, yes, but like you said, the average realtor, they not only like sometimes like that's what they do. They
Yeah,
refer
they're getting
it
kickbacks.
for referrals back. It's a whole fucking scammy system, just like everything else in the fucking world. But your first step, in my mind, shouldn't be contacting a realtor. It should be contacting the lender.
Yeah.
So you should. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what he
You
said.
want to contact. You want to get pre-approved.
Yeah. So contact a lender.
He asked where to find a lender.
Who
Oh,
would mean
yeah.
a lender?
Yeah. You can also just fucking
You
like
can Google it.
Google
Yeah,
lender.
Quicken Loans.
Is that what you did?
No. So I
Mortgage home loans.
mortgage home loans. I work for a union, and I learned that my union actually has a section where they protect you for
Cool.
layoffs and strikes.
Also,
So I went through them, and then they went through Rocket Mortgage. So it was actually just like a little pass through.
they also have the big ones like that. Rocket Mortgage, Quicken Loans, all these like major places that lend across the country. You can do all those too.
It's
but
not. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, contacting a lender would be the first step, and you don't have to like get the pre-approval necessarily right away.
Yeah.
You can also just explain to them what your plan is. They'll put you through the process of applying just to see where you're at. Like you could tell them, I want this amount for a house. I want to put this much down, and I want to try to keep my interest rate around this, right?
Yeah.
So you reach out to them, let them know everything you're looking to do. They'll tell you if you're already there or what steps you need to take to get there.
Okay.
The other thing is like you're not going to get scammed by one company or another. The rate's set by the federal government, and
True.
you're buying the house, and you can say yes or no to the money that you're going to spend on the house.
Okay.
You can also shop around for rates to a degree. Like every single lending company isn't going to have the exact same rate.
No, but it's going to be pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
But the point is you can contact a couple lenders.
Gotcha.
And there's a thing with home loans in particular where like there's like a 90-day grace period or something like that where you can apply through a bunch of different home lenders, and they're not each going to affect your credit score. There's going to be one impact to the credit score because in general you're looking, but if you go and talk to 60 different lenders in that time period, each one is not going to impact your credit score.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's like a 90-day window or something. It's a 90-day or 6-month window or something from the first time that you inquire about a home loan, where all other home loan inquiries do not affect your credit score.
Most realtors won't even talk to you until you're pre-approved. They literally can't do anything with you.
Yeah, you can't. Some places won't let you go see the house without pre-approval.
Wow.
Yeah, so you do have to get the pre-approval. That's why first step is talking to a lender.
And the pre-approval only lasts for so long. There is a time limit on the pre-approval.
You can also pay to lock in your mortgage rate.
Yeah.
So like what I did
do that.
I did not pay to lock in my mortgage rate. It was like a week later, and my mortgage rate went up by like 0.0 something. It was nominal, but still like it was an increase.
Yeah.
I got in just after they started to creep up, and I paid to keep it because this was right around COVID, so I wanted to make sure that nothing.
My sister did the same thing just
got too
recently
out
on her
of
home
control.
purchase.
Yeah.
She still was a lot higher than you or I for interest rate, but like it went up 1.5 points.
Oh really?
Like
Oh,
crazy.
Jesus.
It was like
Yeah.
I think it was 4.5 to like 6 at the time.
Very volatile right now.
Wild.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Thank you.
Any other
Any other
questions?
questions, Andrew?
Yeah, I like questions.
This is the guy for home stuff.
No.
On credit
Knows his
cards,
stuff.
he's home stuff.
I don't know if I'm home stuff.
I guess
You're
what's
home stuff.
what my question to you guys.
You're home stuff.
Yeah.
You guys own homes.
Yep.
We do own homes.
Why are you not just saying, look, let me sell this puppy, see how much I can get out of it, put a thick down payment down, and just go with it? Before, like you were saying, Eric, it might potentially even increase the interest rates more. If you don't act now, it might take you a while to be able to act with the interest rates increasing, no?
I would HELOC this house and use the money to buy something else before I sold and tried to buy in this current market. I'm not going to, right now, it's not like interest rates are high and home prices are low. Both home prices and interest rates are at an all-time high, both of them. So
crazy.
it doesn't make any sense for me to sell a place where my mortgage payments are more than easily affordable and my interest rate is very, very good.
Because although you get a lot out of the house, once you move, it's going to be steep.
It's all gone, and I'm immediately overpaying for
Right.
something. Like I could have gotten a fucking house twice the size and twice the cost 2 years ago for what it would cost me to buy this house today.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
The goal is to. I just lost my train of thought. I just had it too. It was sick.
Were you gonna say time the market?
I had a sick little quote ready to go.
Were you gonna say time the market?
No, I was not going to say time the market. I was going to say my goal is, or everyone's goal is to sell their house high and then buy low.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense to I bought my house for cheap, now I'm going to sell it for high, and then buy another house high and be just as stuck as.
What I want to wait for is for property values to go way down. Even if that's what I was talking to Andrew about off camera a little bit, even if the interest rates were still higher than I would like them to be, as long as the monthly price, the monthly cost is something I can afford, I don't mind paying a slightly higher interest rate as long as the purchase price is right, because obviously this is all like assuming that the monthly mortgage payment is not an issue for me. But I wouldn't mind doing that, because as soon as the interest rate started to correct, I could refi. And you could refi fucking 20 times.
Yeah, there's no limit.
Yeah.
The thing is, it resets your mortgage.
Yeah, but like again, if you're gonna be there for, it doesn't really fucking, who cares?
Yeah.
As if you're paying way less per month.
We want to pay it off as quickly as possible too.
Last question.
Sure.
So, for me, who eventually wants to buy a house, or other people listening,
Yes.
how would you recommend we sort of keep up with the market? Is there any good sources that you found helpful?
Well, you can look at the federal interest rates. Just Google it. Federal interest rates, they're required to post it. It's public information.
Gotcha.
So that's one thing to keep in mind. That's one of those, like, interest rates, housing prices.
Yeah.
He's going to know about where to find the housing prices, because I'm out of that market now.
Same thing. Google housing market interest rates.
And that's
It'll tell you exactly where they're at, like, meaning in terms of what level they're at. Also, all the major, like, financial news sources, like I'll just read articles on what projections of the market look like, and I'll read from multiple different sources, and if they're all generally saying the same thing, there's probably some truth in it. I'm not one to typically trust most news sources, but if they're all saying the same thing, there's probably some truth behind it.
Got it.
So yeah, just honestly,
just keep swimming.
You probably won't look at it as much as he does, but if you research it like once a week or once a month, you'll be fairly updated.
Noted.
Right now, it's like once a week,
Yeah.
because it's fucking changing that much in a week. No joke. All right, do we have any other ones that we want to talk about, or are we all wrapped up on home loans?
No, I think that's it. We shit on adjustable rate mortgages. And
Good, fuck them.
Oh, no. We do have one more.
What?
203K loans.
Oh, yes!
Eric's favorite.
I love to. Okay. No, you.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to read it. Section 203K, insurance. This enables homebuyers and homeowners to finance both the purchase or refinancing of a house and the cost of its rehabilitation through a single mortgage, or to finance the rehabilitation of their existing home.
Layman's terms.
So it allows you to take a mortgage or a refinance out for a home that is in need of repair for the cost of the house that is listed, the sale price that it is listed for, and the amount for the estimated repair to fix it up.
Can we get some hypothetical numbers here?
Hypothetical numbers. So if you go buy, if
the
you're
203K.
looking, I do, because it's a way that you can flip without using a dollar of your own money, which is sweet.
Yes.
So if you FHA 203K loans, they're not the easiest one to qualify for, but I also don't think they're that difficult to qualify for. It just requires more hoops, and you have to be very your accounting needs to be on point, because you need to account for all the money that you've spent. You need to do the repairs within a certain time frame. You're not pocketing any of that money. It all has to go to repairs by, like, licensed contractors, needs to be on the books, blah, blah, blah.
It also is a federally insured mortgage. It is backed by the federal
It's an
government.
FHA 203K.
Yeah.
So if you were to say, okay, you know what? I want to buy an investment property. My total budget is $150,000, right? I'm going to look on this street. There's the average sale price on this street is $200,000. There's this fucking dump at the end of the street that's $110,000 that needs to be gutted and redone. So I'm going to get a loan for the $110,000 house plus an additional $40,000 to repair it. Now I'm at $150,000, my budget. I didn't actually use any of my own money except for the down payment, which an FHA can be as low as 3.5%. So you put your 3.5% down on $150,000, which quick maths, that's $4,500. No, plus 0.5%. So fucking $5,250. So $5,200 down on a $150,000 house plus closing costs. You're in it for less than $10,000. So total invested into it for $160,000, and then you can turn around. It's all fucking completely redone. Sell it for $210,000, $220,000, just like that. And all you had to put down was your initial down payment.
Do you have to pay capital gains tax? If you sell in less than or in more than 2 years, you don't. I think.
So there's ways around that. I forget what the fucking term is called. If you roll it into another investment property, you don't have to pay capital gain tax.
Okay.
If you do not, I believe you do have to pay capital gains tax on it, short-term capital gains tax. But
for people who don't know, capital gains tax is the federal government saying you're really smart. You flipped a house and you made a bunch of money on it in less
Give
than
me
2
a lot of
years. Give me some of that money.
fucking cocksuckers.
It's a stupid way for them to take some. You get taxed on everything.
Anyway,
Stop taxing
taxation is theft. We
right.
know,
Yeah,
Tom.
I hate
I'm just
Tom, you
kidding.
should get that
Hate it.
tattoo.
Just kidding.
I should.
Yeah, right in your forehead.
I have a flag and it's just Benjamin Franklin
Oh, really?
and it just says tax this dick on it. Fucking hate taxes.
I forget what the fucking thing is called.
A rollover?
How to roll over capital gains and avoid taxes.
Well, Eric looks this up. Tom, who's
Yes,
this
brother.
sponsored by?
1031 Exchange.
Never mind. We'll
That's
wait.
not who it's sponsored by. It's sponsored by Lizard Mill Hot Sauce Company, lizardmill.com, promo code BWG10. Get your ass some lizard fucking mill.
Help yourself. Help us
This
out.
guy,
Help them
little
out.
do you know, Lizzie also owns over 10,000 properties, east and west of the Mississippi.
He does.
He's fucking loaded.
He called Eric for mortgage advice before he bought any
Yeah,
of them.
right.
He did.
Anyway,
He did.
the capital, it's called 1031 Exchange, so it's a little whodunit to get out of paying short-term capital gains tax on a real estate investment property if the gains realized are reinvested into a like property.
Yes.
So you can't take, to my knowledge, you can't take the money you make off a flip and go buy a fucking restaurant with it. I don't think. I don't fucking know. But I don't think. I think
Bet
it
you
has to
could
be a
get away
like
with it.
property. Probably could.
Yeah.
But
There's a loophole somewhere.
same thing with the FHA loans. The only way that you can sell an FHA property without paying any short-term capital gains on it is, I think this is all houses. Maybe it's just FHA. You have to live there for
2
two
years.
out of the last 5 years.
Yeah. I think it is all houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't like just buy a house. Well, there's some gray area
There's a
everywhere.
loophole everywhere.
Yeah, but
Area.
Talk to your lawyer, not us.
Yes.
We're not your lawyer. We're not your financial advisor. We're
well,
giving you
sometimes
hot
you
tips.
can't even talk to them about it because then it's real and then it's on the books and
Giving
then you
you
gotta
hot
be
tips from
careful.
Lizard Mill Hot Sauce.
Lizzie actually makes the hot sauce in the 10th house he bought, and that's why your promo code is BWG.
I forgot all
10.
about that. Good call, Tom.
See?
Guys, I think that wraps up the time. I think this was very
And
helpful.
just cutting us off.
I know, yeah, it's
He's
been
getting
too
We
long.
could
bored.
go on forever here with the houses, but you know what, Tom? If these guys can't watch, I feel like there's something else they could probably do.
Can they smell?
They might be able to smell Lizzie McGuire's hot sauce.
Can they? They can listen.
Come on.
That's right. Man, we on all the things,
hell
the Amazon, the Apple, the Spotify. Goddamn, come check us out.
Yeah, baby. If you're in your car cruising, turn us on.
Hell
Maybe
yeah.
we'll put a smile on your face.
Hell yeah, we
Maybe
will.
we'll make you think about buying a house and selling a house and doing all that good
And
stuff.
then when you get home, watch the challenges because Tom won the dang trophy last week. Goddamn.
Yeah, we gotta
We
migrate
gotta
that.
pass it. We gotta pass it.
Pass it on over.
Give me that.
We gotta find a good spot for
I feel like there's a good little nook over here.
bingo.
Tom, you want to kiss it or smell it or touch it or what?
I'm just gonna hold it up like this. for
Do
you guys.
the Stanley Cup on either end.
Like this.
Send us off with
Yeah.
this image. Au revoir.
Sayonara. See you later. Take it easy.